Well, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Monday agreed to the need for early conclusion of the proposed India-U.S. bilateral trade. Now, the issue figured prominently during a phone conversation between Jaishankar and Rubio that came days after U.S. President Donald Trump announced reciprocal tariffs for around 50 countries, including India. It was the first high-level contact between the two sides after Donald Trump announced the tariffs on April 2nd. Now, in a post on X on the phone conversation, Jaishankar said it was agreed on the importance of the early conclusion of the bilateral trade agreement between India and the U.S. The External Affairs Minister also said that he and Rubio exchanged perspectives on the Indo-Pacific, the Indian subcontinent, Europe, Middle East and the Caribbean. Remember, India and the U.S. are currently holding negotiations on a bilateral trade deal. Following talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Donald Trump in Washington, D.C. in February, the two sides announced to negotiate the first tranche of the bilateral trade agreement by fall of 2025. Now, just last month, U.S. Assistant Trade Representative Brendan Lynch visited India and held talks with his Indian counterparts on firming up the bilateral trade agreement. Now, in line with the U.S. America First policy, Trump announced reciprocal tariffs on its partners and other nations that impose higher levies on imports from the U.S. Saying New Delhi imposes high import duties on American goods, the U.S. has announced 26% reciprocal tariffs on India as the Trump administration aims to reduce the country's trade deficit and boost manufacturing within the country. The 26% duty is over and above existing duty being faced by Indian goods being imported into the U.S.